talk is done. It is simply time to fight. So we're underway here, round number 1. Such a distinct advantage as to who the faster guy is, Teddy, who's got the speed. How does the opponent have to deal with that?
Well, it's not just the hand speed, it's the foot speed. And as far as that goes, I think the opponent needs to cut the ring down a little bit. You know, be like a linebacker in football. Don't follow him around, but just move parallel, shrink that ring.
Good step back counter punch there. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Shot. Now he gives a left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Eddie Chambers. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Let's go. Eddie Chambers' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is the block. He did it there well. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Cris Arreola is probably feeling like he just found the answer there, Teddy. He was able to stun his man. Now, I'm wondering if he keeps at it like that, if he can score a knockdown here.
Well, right now it's up to his opponent to make an adjustment. He doesn't make an adjustment, knockout's coming, or at least a knockdown.
Eddie Chambers is able to avoid that punch. Keep working the body. Cris Arreola likes to fancy himself as a badass. I mean, truly a badass. And he's been criticized with some of his on-camera national TV interviews of dropping curse bombs left and right.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times people feel the pressure, you know, to be more than just a guy that goes in their sport and performs in their sport. They think that they have to add other dimensions to it to stand out. And in boxing, as you said, being a badass, being a guy that gets attention in those domains, sometimes they think that's appealing instead of concentrating just on what's in the ring, like throwing jabs, moving forward, and making your opponent miss.
A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Eddie Chambers is now showing us something that can have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead, we know he can get off first, but now this dimension, serving him well.
Nice strike after catching one by Eddie Chambers. Eddie Chambers is smashed by a hook. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Eddie Chambers' punch stats numbers are impressive. A little something of his own. Blocks the shot, brings back the uppercut. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Eddie Chambers has got to deal with a cut on his cheeks right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it can get nasty as the fight progresses. Right to the head with that right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he you have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Oh, what an exchange! Fast Eddie Chambers, his nose starting to bleed. Able to counter that attack. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Eddie Chambers. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Arreola's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control this bout so far. Solid uppercut. Solid hook upstairs. Not much action as he just ties up. Cris Arreola's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Double jab right to the face. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Eddie Chambers has got to be really careful here, Teddy. That eye has gotten to a point where this fight could be stopped at any time.
Well, the key is that it's above the eye, so of course it's impairing the vision. The blood, when it trickles down, you can't see. And that's what the referee's going to be looking for.
Fast Eddie with a fast and accurate hook. Good flush shot upstairs. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. To the head he goes with a left hand. Seconds to go in the fourth. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. And this round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Eddie Chambers' cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Eddie Chambers has got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction. Right hand over the top, he counters back after denying his opponent's shot. See, this is a tough spot for Cris Arreola right now. He needs to clinch right now to survive. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Arreola Arreola somehow survives the onslaught, and he's ready to go. Still a lot of drama to be played out in this round. Arreola's in better shape than he was moments ago, though.
Yeah, physically, I agree with you. He's fine physically, but I got a report in camp about a week ago from some of my spies there that he got dropped in sparring. So mentally, I'm wondering right now if something goes to him.
What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to be a little confident. You train for a tough fight. You're ready for this.
Eddie Chambers, his opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now, he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him. One time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill at this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old-timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Good double jab by Eddie Chambers. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Eddie Chambers. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. He missed with that headshot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. Halfway through the scheduled rounds here. Circle! Circle! Keep moving! Keep moving! Cris Arreola's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher. But in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Eddie Chambers. Let's see some defense. At the halfway point of round 7. Keep working the jab. Good, good. 1-2, 1-2. Uppercut. Oh, good exchange there. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Keep moving. Cover up. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Cris Arreola is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Oh, look at that. You know, you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. 7 rounds complete. Teddy's scorecard does have it clearly in one direction. Eddie Chambers has earned that lead on the scorecards, but his opponent has also done some damage.
Yeah, it hasn't been exactly a picnic. I mean, it started off that way, but the ants are coming. They're starting to get over things a little bit here. It's getting a little hairy.
Good way to protect the midsection. Eddie Chambers is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Not able to land the headshot. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Overhand right after blocking that away. Good looking counter punch. What a smart combination by Eddie Chambers. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. He scored well after being hit himself. This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
He needs to do a better job defensively. Cris Arreola is just not tightened up defensively. His opponent is able to rein in punches here. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Eddie Chambers. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Eddie Chambers, his movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. 90 seconds into the 9th round. Eddie Chambers, his movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Come on, kid, focus. Back to the body. Stay away from the inside.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Eddie Chambers.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Eddie Chambers is doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Nice. Eddie Chambers is on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch.
Don't waste it.
Start of round number 11. Arreola's down on Teddy's scorecard, but not by much. Teddy, he's in position to overcome the lead on your scorecard. However, I don't like the way he looks. He looks like he's tiring.
Yeah, he does, but don't forget, with his experience, he's been in this position before, and he's looked this way before. And guess what? He surprised us before. Let's see if he has another one up his sleeve.
Oh, what a whiff by Eddie Chambers.
Work in the body.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body.
Circle him. Move, move.
Halfway through this 11th round. Arreola's work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
No, there's two reasons for it. So one is his opponent. His opponent is pretty smart, man. You know, he's not just standing there saying, hey, hit me. He's moving. He's being smart defensively. The other thing is the punches are a little too wide. He needs to shorten them up a little.
Pace yourself.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Got this one.
10 seconds remaining in this round. And that's the end of round 11. Eddie Chambers is in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and he's ahead on our scorecards ringside.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. You know, still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
Oh, you're doing great.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Protecting his head well with his guard. Halfway through this 12th and final round.
From those punches, move your head.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Eddie Chambers. All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight. Good block by Eddie Chambers.
Hands up.
Wow, look at that, trading shots.
Come on, get moving.
10 seconds to go in this, and the referee warning him for that shot that went downstairs. That was a dominating performance tonight.
Yeah, this is one you would think there's no drama in the reading of the scorecard.
Let's hear those scorecards who sent it up to the ring. So all three judges give him the victory. A very good night by Eddie Chambers.
I don't think it was ever a question of who. It was always going to be how. Knockout or decision. You get a